Rondo, I finna slam dunk. Get big on you fake pumps. That pumpin' no fake pump. Bitch fell for the pump fake. Got him talking like first take. Get it right on the first take. Hit the hole in the first take.
What's going on, man? Another episode of Sit Down with Slim. We got Slime KD in the building.
Yo, what the fuck
going on? We got gifts. You know, we love gifts in here.
Oh yeah, I had to bring the wave to you real quick.
Yeah, what this is right here? Tell the people what this is.
That's the exotic tea right there. They come in 4 different colors right now, but we got plenty more different drops on the way though.
Yeah, I like this. I seen Terry with one of these on. I said, boy, what that is right there, boy? He told me, boy, that's Slime KD jam.
Yeah, that boy Terry be shopping. Shout out to Terry.
Yeah, this shit hard too.
Appreciate it, my brother.
So you made this yourself or you use a manufacturer?
Oh, I got a manufacturer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but all the designs and shit, I came up with that shit though.
Yeah, that's some good ass quality too.
Appreciate it, my boy.
What made you come up with that?
I felt like I've been into clothes and shit like that, so I felt like it was just time. I spent so much money on clothes and fashion, I wanted to get into it myself. Really, that's what it was. I feel like anybody who been putting on clothes for a long time, they always got a lane if they want to start their own, they shit.
What kind of material this is?
I'm not even sure. I know this is puff print, vinyl puff print.
I ain't never seen this.
This is just fleece, a fleece t-shirt. Kind of like essential material.
But bro, what all you got going on though, bro? I be seeing you being in all kind of different lanes, man. Let the people know what Slime KD got going on.
I just dropped a project this summer. It was called Last of a Dying Breed, so I'm an artist for sure. I just played in this league, TBL league, with this team called the Georgia Soul, so I'm active playing basketball. I got my coaching coming up this season. I'm finna coach the Hornsby Middle School boys. And I just started my
clothing. Turn your mic real quick. My bad, bro. Yeah, keep going. My bad.
And I just started my clothing line this year. This was the first year I popped it out, so it's kind of like it's more, but we gonna sum it up. We can sum it up like that.
You coaching and teaching?
Nah, just coaching, and I just tutor. I help the guys in the school who like be having a rough time. They can relate to me, so I just be.
Bro, I was having a conversation with somebody about that today because my boy Sam was going crazy online today. All the kids was like posting him because he was in like a club picture.
Yeah,
and my homeboy, he a teacher. And he was talking, he got a podcast also, and he was talking about how like, yeah, man, you know, that's why I don't like to do certain things because, you know, the kids see it and they go crazy. Like,
yeah.
How you feel about that? You feel like you got to move a certain way because kids see you?
I feel like, of course, you ain't gonna do just anything in front of no child anyway, so. But it just comes with just being yourself. I try to just be myself when I interact with the kids, so whatever they see, they kind of already know that. That's me, and I established that like I'm grown. I done did what y'all done did or trying to do, so it's steps to everything. I feel like you can't skip 5 steps and just start doing this. You gotta hit every step first.
So with you being involved with kids, like if you're doing a music video and let's say you have a model in the video or something, do you think that kind of conflicts with what you got going on and you got to move a certain way about that?
Sometimes it do. Like I be dealing with the kids or something and they'll pull up like, oh, boy, I seen your video, Coach.
Yeah.
And I just have to like, man, we ain't on that right now. Like,
yeah.
Bud it, like nip it in the bud quick. Like, we not on that in here.
Yeah.
Period. Yeah, so it be like that though, but it always happen though. But I feel like that's life though. With social media now, like you can't really hide nothing from nobody.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel like some people be like overdoing it sometimes though. Like they be trying to make themselves a little bit more important than they is. Like I was telling my partner about Sam, I was like, just because he a principal don't mean he can't go to the club and have a drink. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing illegal.
Yeah. That's actually kind of weird that people view it as that. Like all the kids online was like, man, why the hell he a principal? He in the club? Like that man grown as hell.
Come on, you done dealt with the kids all day. You deserve to have them a drink, man.
But bro, what made you start back hooping? Because last time we did an interview, you was talking about, you know, you was chilling on the hooping thing, but you jumped right back into it a couple years later.
I was chilling, and then I was chilling so hard, I started picking up weight and shit, started picking up a few pounds and shit. So
trust me, I know about that, boy.
I tried to like get active so I can lose a couple pounds, and I'm getting older and shit, so I'm trying to just tap in with my youth still and go backwards instead of forwards type shit. Yeah, that type shit.
You only playing for one team?
Right now, I ain't playing for nobody, but I just played with them last season. So right now, I'm just hooping and staying active just for me because I like to do it.
Which team was that?
The Georgia Soul.
Georgia Soul. Okay. What made you not do it this season?
I don't think they having a team this season.
For real?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Why not? You know why?
It's over my head. I don't know. I know I had tapped in and was like, what's going on with it? And then somebody was just like, they don't think they're going to do it this year. So I was like, shit.
Bro, it's another team out here too, isn't it? Isn't one called like Magic or something?
Yeah, I heard about
What kind of team is that? Like, is it in the same league? Or?
I don't really be knowing too much about the leagues because, like you said, like I wasn't really in the hoop and I had fell back. But I think they in the ABA. If I don't want to say the league or I don't know, I think they in the ABA.
Oh, okay.
It's like so many different leagues now. This shit crazy.
So you just got into it just to, stay in shape and like,
Yeah,
just
for
talk
sure.
to people and stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure. Get my clothes, network with more people, meet more people. Like,
See, that makes sense because somebody told me to interview my dog Walt and ask him if he still think he going to the NBA.
hey man.
Because they said a lot of people that be on the Georgia Soul think they still going to the league.
Oh no, I ain't trying to go to the league.
Is it some boys on there that think they going to the league for real though? I'm not saying they can't though.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that at all.
It's a couple guys who I feel like if they couple younger guys who we had on the team, I feel like them folk can definitely make a little noise though if they keep working.
Yeah.
Especially how they got this shit set up now with the G League and tryouts. Like I said, social media, like that shit travel. So I don't know nobody trying to go get what they trying to get. Just
How you feel about your basketball career? You feel like are you happy where you stopped at, or you feel like you could have gave it some more tries?
I feel like I'm happy where I stopped at because that's why I'm doing what I'm doing now. But I also feel like I could have maximized more though. Like I left a little bit on the table with that shit, but I kind of like fell out of love with that shit. Fell in love with the music.
Why though? Like why you feel like you couldn't do both?
Like around my time when I was coming out in college, it was kind of like that shit totally different from now. Like now you got like NIL deals and shit like that. So like niggas is kind of like getting paid to be popular and be cool and shit. But back when I was coming through, it was kind of like you had to have like a suit and tie on type shit. Like you had to be a certain way. And I kind of was renegading that shit a little bit. Like that ain't really my style or whatever. But they wasn't going for that back then. So I feel like that's why it kind of collided. And then with like other little shit, like if I'm finna go to the studio, I'm probably finna smoke a zip of weed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The weed gonna interfere with the hooping. Like,
Yeah.
It's gonna collide. You know what I'm saying? So it's little shit like that too. So
What school you went to?
I went to Georgia Southern, then I came and I went to Augusta University.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot you went to Georgia Southern.
Yeah, shout out to GSU.
What year that was you went to Georgia Southern?
2014 and 15, 16.
Dang, you got there the year after I left.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that shit was lit when I got down there though, for sure.
Was it for real?
Yeah, it was like the last year. I think I might have caught the last year.
Of the clubs?
Of the lit
Oh, okay,
shit.
yeah. I was about to say because I know around that time they stopped. They shut all the clubs down because I think the last year I was there, 2 people got killed at Platinum.
Yeah.
So Platinum got shut down, but they still had Midtown.
Yep, Midtown. And then it was another club too. I forgot the name.
It was something right by campus. It was like a trailer looking joint.
I forgot about I don't know the name of that shit.
That was there.
But Platinum and Midtown, yeah, I definitely remember them days.
Bro, right before you pull up, we was just over here talking about HBCUs because my homeboy, he got a corporate job, and every black person that worked with him went to a HBCU, so he felt like he was out of place, and they be looking at him like, you went to Georgia Southern, why you went to them white folks school?
Yeah. Shit, I actually went to a HBCU for a year, but I ain't never.
Which one?
I went to Miles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I ain't never play no ball or nothing there. It was kind of like a little portal. I feel like I went there, I ain't hooping shit, and then I just came to AU and started back hooping and shit like that.
How you feel about your experience from going to a HBCU versus traditional colleges?
I'd probably say the difference that I seen the most would probably be at HBCU. not the most, but the shit that I know people will understand. It's like them folk really putting on clothes and shit like every day. Like I had to get used to that. I enjoyed the Southern. I enjoyed the Southern. Them folk might just jog suited out, sweat suited out.
Man, you know what's crazy about you said that? I said that when we was talking about that. I was like, man, see, I don't want to go to no all black school because niggas want to get dressed every day
type shit. Like the calf.
Like at Georgia Southern, everybody got a hoodie and some basketball shorts on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They chilling. They put some clothes on when they get home, but they probably dressing up every day.
Man, 8 a.m, man. Stuff on.
Trying to have what shoes came out recently? The Cherry 12s.
Yeah.
You gotta have the Cherry 12s on campus or you left out and shit.
Yeah.
Nah, that's just too much to deal with, bro. But yeah, what's going on with the music though? You said you just put a project out?
Yeah, I just dropped my latest project. It's called Last of a Dying Breed. That bitch hard from front to back, like no skips. I got Isaac on there producing, JD producing. I got this guy named Pat from Atlanta. He producing on there. And then I'm finna drop some more shit probably before the year end. I might go December or November, I don't know. Yeah, I probably name it Undeniable Talent. So that's really what I'm on with as far as dropping music. Like, I don't never really stress about dropping no music because I know, like, some niggas who be making music, it might take them a year to put together a mixtape or an album or whatever they trying to drop. Like, if I lock in, I might make an album or a mixtape in, like, 3 days or 4 days or some shit like that.
Yeah, JD told me that. JD told me you the most consistent person that he ever worked with.
Yeah, I be on his ass. I be on his ass because he got so much talent that he don't even understand that he can really use and utilize. And I don't feel like he even know how important he is to me doing what I need to do too. So I be trying to stay on his ass and make sure you realize like shit, that little shit don't even matter. Like when you get to where you're going, you'll be able to take care of whatever you need to take care of. You got to get there first though.
But it's kind of hard to like stay motivated in a space like that. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it though.
Especially like a lot of people try to blame it on the city. Me personally, I don't think it's the city, but it is little small things that happen around the city that have you thinking that.
So what you think it is? If it's not the city, then what you feel it is? That's the dark hole.
Me personally, I think it'd be more personal issues for people. So it'd be something like just life issues. Like sometimes a nigga might be behind on some bills and he'd be like, man, you know what? I need a more consistent income. So he'd rather go work at Foot Locker and then he put his business in a back burner, not knowing that, you ain't, like we were just talking about, you ain't gotta have the Cherry 12s, bro. You don't have to have the Cherry 12s. You can just sit down for a second. You ain't gotta go to Truth and pop the bottle.
Fact.
You can just grind it out, pay your bills, sit in the house, eat some ramen noodles a couple days. The next week you got another popping week.
Fact.
But folks just they don't like that lifestyle. I had that conversation with JD before when he first got that Mustang.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, why you get the Mustang, bro? You could have got anything. You know what I'm saying?
With that too, I also just feel like people got to move more smarter than harder. You feel what I'm saying? Like, stop trying to. It's an ego thing. Like, you gonna get more done coming together and doing. I know it sounds cliche and shit, but on some real shit, if you really trying to go big, like, you have to come together and do it. It's the only way to do it. How you gonna get something big from something small? You feel what I'm saying? So I feel
Bro,
like
I've been meaning to ask you too, how you feel about the music scene in Augusta right now? Like, do you feel like it is one? Because somebody, not somebody, I seen a lot of people online, Libra had posted something, and everybody was like, Libra was the only one holding down the music scene. Without her, it's like it's gone now. How you feel about that?
To me, honestly, I feel like the music scene probably the most lit as it ever been.
You think so for real?
For sure. You got to think about it. Like, I ain't really trying to speak on too many folk, but you got a lot of artists who really popping their shit right now. Way more than they ever have before, and they making moves that we ain't really seeing nobody from around the city really make no moves like that. So I'm going to salute it and say that everybody going in the right direction. You got folk getting signed. You got folk linking with major artists. Like, that shit ain't never really been going on around here like that.
Yeah.
So I feel like shit lit right now, and it's wide open. So
But it seemed like it's not like no networking going on, and people ain't really collabing how they used to.
Yeah, that's the fallback on what I was just saying. Like, by yourself, that shit gonna be a ceiling. Like, if we all came together and did some shit for real and put some shit together for real, like, that shit would be major. But it's deeper than that, though. It's a lot of other shit that just pull and tug. So, that's what be stopping niggas from really going on and seeing the next level and shit. So, that's why I'm just trying to build a solid ass team. We all gonna push it. We all gonna push whatever we want to push. Whether you got something going on, or I got something going on, or she got something going on, whatever we doing, we gonna push it. And I'll be on the same page with shit. And that's how you gonna get up and go somewhere. Like, when you even go to other cities and shit. Like, if I go by myself, I can't really make no noises if I was going with 10 people, all pushing the same shit on. We all got the same goal. So that's what I'm on now. Like, we got to be moving in unity. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get power and shit.
Do you really feel like an artist can pop out of Augusta, though?
I feel like they can, but I can't really say that. I can't say they can. I can't say they can't because nobody ever really popped yet. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really seen nobody just.
Rakim was right there.
Yeah, for sure. Rakim was right there for sure. I fuck with Rakim music. Very talented.
Yeah. Somebody posted a picture of him yesterday too. I think he just got up the road. He got his dreads cut off.
But I seen that, man. This shit crazy, man.
Yeah, that shit actually kind of heartbreaking too to think about. I didn't even know the whole situation until I seen that picture. I didn't know like he got sentenced on a whole separate charge from what he got indicted for recently. Mm-hmm. That shit was kind of weird too, but there's a lot of weird shit going on in Augusta right now though.
Yeah, that's why you just got to just stay in your own lane with shit. That's why I just try to stay in my own lane, direct my traffic. You know what I'm saying? I can't really swerve in nobody else shit or really get into what's really going on. I try to keep my shit over there. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go on. I ain't got time for the bullshit, man. That shit, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta dodge this shit out here because there's a lot going on, boy.
Come on, man.
Who you been collabing with lately, though?
Me and that boy Motion, we got a whole little tape, me and BJ. So we got this tape called Having Motion, Not Emotion. So I'm really,
Having Motion, Not Emotion?
Yeah. So I'll probably put like 10 songs on there. I'm really waiting on him whenever he want to drop that shit, like, I'm waiting on him because I'm ready.
I wish you would have brung BJ because, boy, BJ got so mad at me. One day, what happened? I had seen him downtown going into the store.
Yeah.
And he was like, he was like, Slim, where you about to go? I was like, nowhere. He was like, man, stay right there. I need to talk to you. Yeah. I said, all right. He had went into the store. He came out. He said, yeah, man, you had put a little video on your Instagram talking about niggas be using the word motion. They don't be having no motion. Mm-hmm. He was like, bruh, dog, this nigga had a whole thought out speech for me, bro.
Yeah.
Like 5 minutes long. I was like, bro, you know I wasn't talking about you, right? Yeah. He was like, shit, it felt like it though.
Hey, listen, this man BJ, now one thing he gonna do, he gonna stand on what he believe in. That's why I fuck with him. So most niggas might not even would have pulled you to the side and said something, but he the tight nigga.
Yeah, we had a whole conversation about it. I gotta find that video because I want to see what you think about it.
Yeah,
where this video at?
Let me see what's going on with it.
I wasn't even really talking about nothing for real though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But
it might be this video.
On the
oh no, that ain't it.
On the other collab tip though.
I'm tired of hearing is motion. The reason why I'm tired of hearing that word motion, because most niggas that be saying that word ain't got no damn motion. You know what I'm saying? I once heard a young man say, having motion is sometimes more important than having money. That's when I knew that word was some bullshit. Because I ain't never heard somebody put nothing over that, dog. You know what I'm saying? I heard family over money, but motion? See, because when I hear the term, it's like you putting popularity over getting some money. And I know some people that rather be popular than have money. I know some niggas that rather be famous than have some money. Y'all just some weirdos, though, man. I don't understand it.
He ain't like that shit, bro. And I told him, bro, like, it's a backstory to that video, right?
Facts.
So my nigga Quad, he had started a podcast, and I was recording. We was actually doing it downstairs at the bottom of my house, right? And I think the first person he had on was Flyer. Mm-hmm. And Flyer came in here. He had like a pocket full of money. Shit fell out his pocket. He just had money all over the place. And like the first thing he said on the interview was he was like, man, a lot of niggas don't even know like motion really like one of the most important things to have. And I was like, what the fuck? And he was like, you know, if you got motion, you always got money. And he was like, because the motion, this will come with that, that'll come with that. And I was like, you know what? Like, I understood what he was saying, but I was like, it's gonna be a young nigga that's gonna hear that shit and take that shit wrong, cause like they ain't flyer. You know what I'm saying? Like I get what he's saying. He's saying like if you got support and you got people that rock with you, it don't matter if you rap, it don't matter if you sell merchandise, it don't matter if you play ball, it don't matter if you start sewing hats, it don't matter what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna always have some shit going on, but not a lot of people got that. You know what I'm saying? So that was the inspiration behind that video. But BJ was like, nah, you tripping, because this how I go. Like, you got motion. Like, what was the example he used? He was like, let's say you was locked up and you was fucked up, but he pointed to one of my homeboys that was with me. He was like, let's say he had the motion though, but you get out and you hit a lick for 10 bands. So you can put it behind him with the motion and now y'all both good. I was like, that ain't motion though, BJ. Like, I don't know. He would know better than I do.
I don't know with that motion shit. I just feel like, of course, I feel like I agree with what Fly said. If you always got some motion, you gonna always keep you some money. I feel like that, but I also feel like you can't get caught up in having motion. Like, what I mean by that is like, okay, like we ain't finna be selling the same amount of product for 5 years. We ain't got leveled up and we ain't did nothing and we did this. Now, what do you call it motion? You know what I'm saying? You could have been there when and got you a job and did way more than what you having going on. So it's like you got to be able to control motion. I feel like you got to be able to understand if you really got you some motion or not. You know what I'm saying?
How do you tell if somebody really got some shit going on or not nowadays? Because it's like everybody be online capping like a motherfucker. Everybody can hit a bank jug online.
I feel like you got to put yourself in whatever pool you trying to swim in. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I ain't really too much caught up in what Buddy and them doing over there. You know what I'm saying? Or how they feel about what I'm having going on over here. We ain't gonna do that. We just gonna worry about our emotion. And I feel like that'd be another problem why niggas be getting caught up in emotion too, because they be worried about what they doing or what he doing, or if he ain't making it fast enough or he ain't doing this fast enough. You gotta just let it come to you. It ain't no expiration date on this shit. You feel what I'm saying? And the way you can tell if somebody really have emotion, I feel like it's progression. You know what I'm saying? If somebody just doing the same shit over and over and over and over and over and over and over, like, come on, man. That's obviously not no motion.
But the question I was really wondering about when I was talking to him about it, because we ain't go too deep into it, is like how important do you really think it is though? Like I said in the video, like what place would you put it at?
Motion.
Yeah.
If I had to do my placements, it would be God, family, money, emotion.
Okay.
That's
so it'll be fourth.
Yeah, it'll be fourth.
Okay, that makes sense then.
Because no matter what, like if I had some motion, but I seen it wasn't doing what I needed to do for me to handle my business, then I'm finna go do what I got to do to get me some money.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But if I ain't tripping out no money, if my motion taking care of my money, then shit, they almost the same, but they not. Kind of like twins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, and with the music, you know how like back in the day, I can't say it was easy to like put your music out the ground for your music, because you know like niggas used to sell tapes out of trunks and you know do a little different shit. Then we switched to the internet and a nigga would take 10 bands and use half of it for live mixtapes, the other half for World Star Hip Hop. So now that shit gone. How do you go about promoting music nowadays? Because you know a lot of people say like it's damn near impossible to be an artist now and like market yourself.
I feel like nowadays the key to just trying to keep yourself going is consistency. Like you can't never let up, because you always got somebody who dropping some or who dropping some over here or doing some over here. So just staying consistent, keep building your audience up with. And if you stay consistent, you ain't never gonna, none of them never gonna fall off. They always gonna rock with you. So you
But
just
go a little deeper with it though. Like, okay, you put out a mixtape today,
Mm-hmm.
or album, whatever it'll be called now. What's the first thing you do? Like, how do you go about trying to market it? Besides like making an Instagram post.
okay. I don't know exactly what to do. You know what I'm saying? Because if I did, I already be on. But what I would do,
Yeah.
if I first drop me a mixtape, I'm already have me like 3-4 videos in the vault already prepared with my mixtape. So I probably drop them like within the 2 weeks of my mixtape being out. And on top of that, of course, like you said, I would post it on Instagram. Then on top of that, it just depends on what type route you're trying to take. Like if you're trying to get signed or something, or that's what you're aiming to do, I feel like you should get in contact with label execs and R's and people like that, and send your music and send your mixtape and send all that to them, or set up meetings and stuff like that. They got different little showcases you can get into. You can get into stuff like that, but if you ain't trying to take that route and you just trying to be independent, then I feel like you just got to keep beating it, putting it in their face. Of course, what's going on right now, what people love, they just love to see people pop it. You feel what I'm saying? So you just got to pop yours. Don't pop nobody else's. Pop what you having going on.
And be creative about it, right?
Yeah.
How do you go about being creative about it though? Because everybody done took over the vlogs and
Yeah.
everybody doing the TikToks.
I feel like the most creative thing you could be is yourself, though. You just got to dig in yourself and find creativity. Like, fuck what somebody else having going on all the time. Like, I ain't never been that type of guy. Like, just because they wearing this, I'm going to wear this. Or just because he doing, they smoking this, I'm going to smoke this. Or they drinking, I'm going to drink. Like, nah, go for what you know. If it float your boat, then do that. I feel like that's how you can stay creative. That's how I stay creative anyway. Like, I know what I like. I see shit that I like, and then I know me. And then I just mix what I like in with myself. And then it come out like that. I don't know how else to say it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of simple.
How you feel about paying like blogs to post? Because you know they got the blog pages on Instagram and stuff. You know, people
Yeah.
submit their music, got a little post. Do
That's-
you feel like that works?
I feel like if you can get in contact with the right blog post, with the right page, then that's definitely a go. Because you're going to get a lot of views. The key of this shit is to get more people to view you and expand your shit. So I feel like, yeah, that'll be perfect to do. But it's just so tricky because you got so many different pages and you got this likes and views being bought shit now. So it's kind of like, it's iffy, you know what I'm saying? It's really turning into more of a business than people think.
Yeah.
I feel like, you feel what I'm saying?
Especially in music business. Music business is real sticky.
Yeah.
Does it ever discourage you?
I don't never really, it don't really discourage me because I really do that shit because I know I love doing it and I know that it's good. You know what I'm saying? I already know my shit hard, so I never get discouraged because I know either way, if I was rapping or not, I feel like I'd still be doing the same exact shit. Like I'd still be living the same exact way. I wouldn't have to change nothing. I just wouldn't be rapping.
So how does it make you feel like, because I remember seeing you at like the first Culture Fest or the second Culture Fest, whichever one you was at.
Fact.
And some of the people that was doing music then stopped a long time ago and you still doing music. That don't ever discourage you a little bit to make you sit down and think?
Nah, not really. I just feel like them folks should have kept doing what they were doing. They missing out on their blessings. Like,
Oh, so you really be on some shit like I'm just staying to myself, I don't give a fuck what nobody else doing.
yeah, that's what
Okay.
I'm on. Like, I feel like if you stop doing it, damn, boy, if I talk to them right now, the first thing I probably say is, boy, you should have kept doing that shit. I ain't even
Yeah.
really finna get into why you stopped, you know what I'm saying? Because maybe it was too much for you, you know what I'm saying? But for me, I feel like no matter what happened, like I'm gonna just use that shit to keep this shit going. That's the belief I got in this shit. You know what I'm saying? I strongly believe that everything I'm having going on right now can produce millions. Like I know that shit can do that shit, so why would I settle? You know what I'm saying?
Which one do you like doing the most though? Making clothes or making music?
Right now, I would definitely say making music because I feel like I got the process of making music down pat. So that shit becoming easier to me. I can just do it. I can create different moods to create what type of music I want to make. But with clothes, I'm feeling like I'm just still learning materials and just playing with different colors and playing with different styles and shit. Cause it's a lot. It's a lot really come with that clothes shit. Like I feel like it's lanes with that too. You feel what I'm saying? You could
What's
be,
the hardest process with the clothes? Is it dealing with the manufacturers and coming up with the designs with the designers? Or do you come up with the designs yourself?
I come up with the designs. I feel like dealing with the manufacturers and coming on with designs, that's kind of like maybe to me the easiest part to me. I feel like the hardest part is like establishing a real brand. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's more than just putting some shit on the shirt and trying to sell it. You feel what I'm saying? If you're trying to do that, then I salute that for sure. I ain't hating on no nigga, but I'm trying to go like diverge away, like upper echelon brands and shit like that. Like, what would I was calling that shit like, I had a good name for that shit. High-end urban streetwear.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying
I
to
get
go
what you're
with that
saying
shit.
now.
Yeah, feel what I'm saying? Kind of like on some V-Long shit or some fucking denim tear shit, some shit like that. So it's just whatever
So
lane.
that's the
trying
lane
to
you
step
going in with the.
That's what
with
I'm.
this.
That's what I'm trying to head with this shit. I ain't really trying to.
So what's the process of that?
I would say building a clientele that's willing to pay what you want for your product. That's the process of that. Because most niggas gonna be like, shit, you want 100? You want 150 for your shirt? Shit,
Yeah.
I'm finna go to the mall, nigga. I'm finna go down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So shit, I feel like that's the hardest part to me is making a nigga understand. Hey man, this shit is just how you value that shit. On my phone, just how you value that shit in the mall. I need you to value my shit the same way. You know what I'm saying? You ain't asking goddamn Gucci for no discount or Louis for no discount. You ain't even going in there trying to fix your mouth with none of that. So I need the same type thing on. I need the same type respect on my brand.
So what's the price point you at right now with your shirts?
This shirt right here will run you $40.
That's
$40
not bad
for
at
this
all.
shirt. Not bad.
Cause that's some great quality.
Yeah, but I also got some other shirts for $65, and I got some other shirts for $75. Then I got my next drop, which is in the process of being made right now. That's why I'm pushing to stand on my price one, because all my jackets, like nothing will be less than $150. Like, everything will be $150 and up. So that's where I'm at with that too. Like I'm not trying to just. I'm trying to. If it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, it's not. You know what I'm saying?
How are you going about making your brand diverse right now? Like how are you separating from the other brands that you was just naming?
My diversity would probably come from my life, I would say. I done dealt with a whole lot of different types of people. So I sell my product to a lot of different type of people. Look, I'm calling me right now, Mosh. What's up, Tom? I'm on the jet right now. We were just really talking about you. Yeah, it's crazy you call. You might live to see 150, boy.
You tell them we about to wrap up in a second anyway.
Look, we finna wrap it up though. Where you finna? You can just meet me at the spot.
Oh, you good? It don't matter. I'm about to rip this carpet up next week. It don't matter.
All right, bet. Yeah. Where was that? Oh, you called that 444. That's crazy.
Talk about the name of the brand though. How you came up with the name of the brand?
Exotic America. So I came up with the name of the brand for sure out of exotic weed because I love smoking weed. Like that's me. But I also knew to like it's more than just weed. It ain't just about weed. I feel like exotic could be anything. Exotic vacation, exotic lifestyle. You might like exotic colors. You might like exotic females. And I feel like mental health is serious right now. You got a lot of people who got a lot of shit going on, like you were saying, in their head and shit. They feel like they battling so much shit. So I feel like we need to take mental health serious.
Is that what that is you got on right now?
Yeah, this is the hoodie.
What it say?
From the first drop, Exotic Heals Mental Health. Yeah, so I feel like that's what I'm pushing to. I'm gonna get more into just like the statistics of that shit too, with the brands. What I'm trying to do right now.
So you saying that you feel like the more weed you smoke, the better your mental health would be?
If you're a smoker,
Yeah.
if you like weed, yeah, the more weed you smoke, I feel like the better your mental health would be.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, weed make me paranoid as fuck. That's why I stopped smoking.
Yeah, it's not for everybody, but I want you to channel this shit to whatever is meaningful for you for. So if exotic means weed for you, then it's exotic weed. If it's females, it's exotic females. If it's whatever you want to make your exotic is to heal your mental health, you can make it that. You know what
Oh, I
I'm saying?
feel that then.
Yeah, I don't
Even
wanna
though sometimes niggas go a little overboard with the women.
yeah, for sure.
Put too much time behind it.
Yeah.
Women in video games.
Tinder, that's what I like to call
Yeah.
it. I fuck with the video game though, but not 24/7.
I ain't gonna lie, bruh. Whenever you sit down and you think about, like you was just talking about motion, when you think about some niggas that ain't got shit going on, that's what they doing. They sitting around
Playing the game.
playing that game, smoking mid, and fucking a whole bunch of meth heads.
But it's like,
That's they shit.
what about the one that just like, what about the nigga that just got the emotion at the crib all day? So
Yeah, playing the video
so he
game,
might
making
just
money,
play the
screaming.
game. Yeah, or not
Yeah.
even that. Like, he might just have something going on at the house all day where
Oh yeah,
how
that's
he make
fine.
his money.
That's
It's
fine.
just, he on the
It's all
game
about
day.
controlling that shit though.
Yeah.
A lot of them boys don't be controlling that shit well though,
Yeah,
bruh.
for
At
sure,
all.
sure.
They always got them. Basically, like, you ever met somebody that always wants some shit for nothing?
Yeah.
That's how them niggas be, bro.
I hate them type people, bro.
That's how they be.
That's exactly what I was talking about earlier. Like, how the hell you expect me to give you something for a little bit of nothing, or how you expect to get some good shit from a bunch of bullshit? Like,
Yeah.
I don't even be understanding that shit. I be checking anybody who that's another thing. Anybody who if you want to be successful, you gotta have accountability. You gotta hold everybody around you accountable, bro.
Man, I just told a young kid that the other day. He had seen me at the store, and he was one of them kids that be having a microphone asking public questions and shit. He was like, how old you is? I was like 33. He was like, damn, you old bit, bro. I started laughing. He was like, what's some advice you'll give a teenager? And I was like, shit, surround yourself around some niggas that's doing some shit. Because if you just goddamn sitting around you and your goddamn homeboys, just fucking hoes, playing video games and just doing dumb shit, all y'all ain't gonna be doing shit.
Nah.
But you surround yourself around some people that's actually doing some shit and don't just want to goddamn. Because another thing I can't stand is, you know how it be like a group of niggas and like don't nobody in the group got shit going on, so everybody attached to whatever this nigga got going on. Like, let it be like he a truck driver. You know what I'm saying?
That's
He
another thing I mean about motion too. Like, ain't no way in hell you having motion and your right hand man like always fucked up.
yeah.
That ain't motion. You got to expand. The motion mean everybody who's dealing with you, everybody who is around you, is overly straight.
Okay. I
That's
like that
what
definition
I feel like
too.
motion is.
That's a great definition.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's not just you. No, you can't be coming around just, hey, I'm lit, I'm turned, I'm lit, but your buddy burnt.
Yeah.
Man, that ain't right, man. You got your buddy out here on the limb. He's standing on the tiptoes on the limb. You in there counting up. How? So you just gotta know what you want your motion to be, type shit, man. I want to see everybody around me. I don't want nobody to have their hand out. So I want everybody to have some shit going. You know what I'm saying?
What's some of the advice you get kids you be mentoring and coaching?
I always be stressing. Don't get caught up in the hype. Like, don't get caught up in what you think is really what matter right then. Cause when I was a young nigga coming up, the shit that I thought really mattered, like the older I get, I'm realizing like that shit really ain't having no meaning to it.
Like what? Give me an example though.
Like worrying about just getting. This is a perfect way to sum it up. Worrying about getting grown before you get grown.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good one too.
Don't worry about getting grown. You got plenty of time to be grown. everything I done did that when I was grown, I could have waited till I was 18, 19 to do that shit
Yeah,
and
for
still
sure.
overly did more. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about being grown too early. Just be a kid. You better goddamn take advantage of that shit and appreciate that shit as long as you can. Cause for long, like, I be telling niggas in the street and shit, like, if you keep doing the same shit you were doing when you was a young nigga, like, after a while, you be getting a little slow a little bit. You be getting a little retarded.
Yeah, for sure.
You off out here a little bit, like, and no way in hell you still got down 17, 18, and now we 27, 28, 29. You on the same shit you was on back then. Let's make it make a little bit of sense.
I know exactly what you mean. I be having them epiphanies sometimes. Like, you ever be around your homeboys you grew up with, and you be looking around, you be like, we doing the same shit we did goddamn 15 years ago.
Get what I do right after that.
What?
All right, my boy, I'm going to get up with y'all,
Yeah,
boy, man.
But, you know, sometimes it's cool to kick it and, you know, reminisce a little bit. But,
Yeah,
like,
but we
if
can't
that shit
just-
start becoming an everyday thing.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That shit should feel good. It
Yeah.
shouldn't be to the point where I thought about that. The fact that you thought about that, it was going on too long.
Yeah.
'Cause I still link with my boys and kick the bobo and day ones, and we might do the same exact shit we was doing when we were young nigga, but I ain't linking with them so often type shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's times and places for that shit, I feel like.
Yeah, I be in little situations where I be having them little weird ass epiphanies, but I try to get out that shit real quick though. Like, you know how when you was a kid, like somebody mama might be out of town, so y'all throw this big ass party over there,
Yeah.
and now that we adults, you like be at your homeboy girl crib and y'all throw a little party,
Yeah.
and you be like, damn, this shit feel like 08 or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I hate having them epiphanies. Like, man, when the fuck niggas gonna grow up? Like, I ain't saying niggas gotta go out here and goddamn and get 5 baby mamas, but
No.
man, I was talking to my partner Damo. I don't know if you know Damo, but
Yeah, I fuck with the boy.
yeah, I was just telling him last night. I really was snapping on his ass because he pissed me off. But I was telling him, I like, bro, like, I ain't saying you got to go make no family or nothing, but like, when the fuck, like, when are you gonna want to grow up? Not actually growing up. When you gonna want to, my nigga?
Yeah.
Like, when you gonna get tired of goddamn, bro? I think the worst thing that happened for Augusta was Truth and Oak. And I fuck with Truth and Oak. I work in them motherfuckers all the time. I ain't talking shit about Truth and Oak. Great clubs.
Yeah.
But as far as for niggas and they goddamn mental and growing up and especially how they view women,
Yeah.
like, bro, I seen a nigga post last night. That nigga was like, man, I ain't got shit to do. I'm about to go to goddamn Truth and look at some bottle bitches. I was like, boy, you a grown ass man and you want to goddamn, they ain't even naked enough. You know what I'm saying? You want to go in there look at some bottle girl, like,
Take your
bro,
ass to goddamn
go
Magic
find you a
City or
wife, my
something.
nigga. You know what I'm saying? Go find you a wife. Like you said, go to Magic City or some shit. Like, bruh, that shit might be the worst thing to happen for niggas out here, bruh.
With that club shit, I try to stay out the club. I don't really be in the club like that. But I don't knock people who be in the club.
Yeah, I ain't saying nothing wrong.
Just
with
make
the club,
sure,
neither.
just if you're in the club, just make sure you got that all together. I feel like don't make it make sense for me. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Not even for me. Make that shit make sense for yourself.
Bro, the club thing, I think it's a time and a place for everything. And like you was just saying about what you was telling the kids, sometimes you're like burn yourself out with doing that shit all the time and thinking that's what life's about. Just like another thing you probably do tell the kids this is like, don't try to keep up with what everybody got going on. Every day ain't got to be a party. That's what I was telling Damo last night. Like, every day ain't got to be a party and chasing that next high, trying to figure out, goddamn, when you gonna have fun next. Sometimes you got to sit down and really grind it out and map that shit out.
Yeah, everything ain't gonna be fun. Like,
Yeah.
everything ain't gonna be sweet. First of all, anything that's worth having, I feel like, is always gonna come with some adversity and gonna come with some struggle to it, no matter what it is. If it didn't come with anything, like if you didn't have to do anything to get it, that shit ain't really gonna be really worth nothing to you. It's kind of like when my mama them buying me shoes and shit when I was a young nigga, I get them motherfuckers dirty quick as hell. But
Yeah.
now that I go get my own shit and I'm buying out my own shit, I'm taking care of my shit and my spot. I'm taking care of my whips and shit. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So, just gotta goddamn, it really come with upbringing too. We gotta make sure we taking care of these kids, raising these kids the right way. Cause we making a lot of kids and shit. We gotta make sure we really giving them some time. It don't take nothing but some time. Shit like that.
But yeah, bro, before we get off, What plans you got for everything you got going on, the music, the merch, everything, coaching, all that?
So this upcoming season, I want y'all to come check out Hornsby Middle School. We definitely finna win the championship this year. I can already smell it. My young boys, they ready. I got them in the gym. So,
Who won last year?
I don't even know. I think Langford won.
They won football too.
Yeah, I think they won. Both won last year, but
Okay,
hey,
my homeboy,
man.
I told you that was coaching. That's where he coach at.
Okay, shout out to that. But this year though, Hornsby coming with that thing, and we not playing. So have your popcorn ready. For the music, I'm finna drop the hardest music that I ever dropped, and like my shit keep leveling up. So my last shit was crazy. Lisa's son went crazy. I'm finna drop 2 more projects this year, Undeniable Talent, and I might do another Jacking for Beats, or I hop on Everybody Beats, who are the hardest shit that's out right now. So I'm gonna do that one. Then with the clothes, I got season 3 on the way, my 3rd drop. It's gonna consist of 2 hoodies, and I ain't gonna say what the other items are, but they hard and it's rare. So be ready. Like I said, have your money right, have your paper together. Tell them coming with, it's gonna be worth it. Gotta pay to play.
Yeah.
What else I got going on right now?
Hold on, how you plan on dropping the collection though? You gonna do a pop up or you just gonna do it online?
I might do a flash drop online, or I might do another pop up event. I did an event with my partner Jason down there at Garden City and shit. We did an event this summer and that shit went crazy. So I definitely like might run that back, same venue, type time.
That's when you had the younger artists was performing, right?
I wouldn't say younger artists. K-Trap performed, Jizzle performed.
Okay.
Yeah, so my brother Ace performed. So it was just like some of the bros, people who music I fuck with and shit like that. Yeah. So this next one I might like put something together though, like bring a little artist or something down, some shit like that. Try to do it a little bigger every time, grow up more. Definitely probably reach out to Libra and shit, get some intake and shit. I know she'll help me with all this type of shit. Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do with that. I definitely probably, we can stamp that. I'm gonna have another event at Garden City for the next drop, for sure. Then this Thanksgiving, we got the Exotic America turkey giveaway we're gonna do on 13th Street downtown, right there by the homeless shelter at the I forgot what is it called. What's the spot called right there?
Salvation Army.
Salvation Army. So we're gonna do that one, and then we're gonna do. I'm trying to put together a Christmas toy drive, like with all the bros and niggas in the city and shit who say they have emotion, like we've been saying.
Yeah.
Let's goddamn put some real shit together for some kids and get some toys back and shit like that. Just get involved with the community and show them folk that we trying to do something positive, and then maybe we can get the push we need to go on take this shit what we trying to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you got a lot of shit going on, man. Tell them folks where to find you so they can tap in with all that shit too.
Tap in with my Instagram, SlimeKD23. Then we got SlimeKD.com. That's my website. It's in maintenance right now, but it'll be dropping real soon. Soon as the clothes drop, soon as the music drop. And shit, just look at your phone for real. Come from the being everybody's face. So just tune in. This shit going big. Shout out to Slim for having me on here.
No problem, dog. Make sure y'all tap in for real, man. That's all we got. We out, dog.
Do it. Appreciate it, my nigga.
Nah, you good, bro.